This is the day. I'm Johanna Beachy.
And I am Bo Chansey.
Yes. Correct.
You came in swinging.
Ready to go.
Love that.
Yeah. I'm ready this morning.
But you're chipper.
I am. You know what it is?
Uh-oh. Caffeine? What?
It is caffeine. Yes, that is correct. Have an iced coffee today. But also because the guy in front of me at Dunkin's paid for my coffee.
What?
And it just put me in a mood immediately. I'm still in that mood, and I'm all cheerful and happy, and people are great.
That's so not fair. Nobody bought me anything today.
Well, you could feel that way about it, or you could just celebrate that it happened.
I am celebrating that it happened. I am not one of those people.
Good.
I really am. Okay, that's not a terrible.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what?
I'm not one of those people. But I mean, no, something I have worked hard at because I don't want I don't want to be this type of person. How about that?
Okay, there you go.
When something happens to somebody else that is good,
yes,
I want to celebrate that.
Exactly.
And I've worked hard in my life because it's not easy to do that. Because sometimes you're like, well, what about me? Or how come I didn't? Or I'm sad I'm not doing that. So like if I have a friend who is doing something fun, I'm like, hey, I want to see pictures. Yeah. I want you to take it. I want to celebrate that with you. You don't have to, no pressure, but if you want to share that with somebody, I'm your guy. Because I'm going to live vicariously through you. I figure we need more to celebrate. I
agree. Share the celebration, spread it around. Even if it didn't happen to you, celebrate it with other people.
Yeah. So random act of kindness person at Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Well done.
I know. Look at that.
You made your day a little brighter, which made my day.
And now it's making your day hopefully a little brighter. Like, this guy has no idea the impact that one little thing is having and how many people are feeling cheerful now because he decided to pay for the person behind him.
Ripples.
Ripples. Yes, exactly. I feel like that would make a fun, like, nickname for a character in a book.
Ripples.
Ripples.
Have you ever thought about writing a book?
I have, but I don't know if I would. If I felt like I had an idea that I was just like, this needs to be a book, I would go for it. But there's just so many books in the world, so many good books that I like spend so much time reading them that I don't set aside time for writing any.
That's fine, no pressure.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody should write a book.
Yeah, I don't think everyone needs to. Like right now, up to this point, I don't feel the need to. But if I ever did, I'm like, okay, cool, I would write one. I mean, I could put the work in to do it if I felt like this book needs to exist.
See, because the way my mind works is right now I've invented a character named Ripples and what that looks like, and I've got like a short story working. And that's not an exaggeration, I'm not even playing. Like, that will be running in the background of my brain.
Well,
at least for the next 30 minutes. But, but it could be for longer. Like, that might even be something where I totally like outline it and everything else.
I
say
go for it. I would read the story of Ripples. Yeah.
Well, it may not be any good or worth writing, but my point being that that's just, you know, it's like that's how my brain works. Anyway, I didn't know if you had a book ruminating around in there.
I don't.
Okay. Then don't write one.
Yeah, I don't need to force it. No.
You know, like most people I know, like most pastors, they say they're going to write a book. I don't know if you've ever heard this. You know, I'm going to write a book.
Yeah.
And I because I'm interested. I always like to follow up. And if they tell me the title of their book, I usually know they're not going to write a book.
Right.
Usually. I'm not saying it's universal, but title comes last.
Yeah, I could see that.
How do you know what to call it until you have it?
Yeah, you got to know the story and everything that's happening and the characters and what you're communicating, what it's about, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, and also obviously that's the name of it.
Yeah, fiction or nonfiction. I really think that.
I can see that.
Yeah. I mean, that's not always true. At least you know the majority of it. But whatever. But cool. Be creative. Ripples. Way to go, random act of kindness, dude.
Yes.
Love that. Remember, you can make somebody's day.
Sure can.
Yeah, all kinds of ways to do it.
Plenty.
So send a text to somebody right now.
Yeah. I like that one.
Just with something encouraging.
Another favorite of mine is to send people flowers.
You like that?
Yeah, I like sending people flowers. That's one of those, like, you don't go out and buy yourself flowers very often, but flowers just cheer up a place, especially if you send it in the winter, like when you're not seeing all the flowers outside. Yeah, I like to do that randomly sometimes for friends, especially if you know that they're like going through something, or send them some flowers. Yeah.
Wow.
I've had people do that for me, and it's like I actually have flowers at my house right now that someone gave me because I was having a rough day, and I still look at them and I'm like, oh, like they just warm my heart still. Flowers. Send someone flowers or a card, or both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you send me a card, make sure there's something in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want that thing coming in
light. You
light.
can accompany the card with flowers or with cash.
or at least a handwritten note.
Yeah.
All right, that's whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to This Is the Day.
Yes.
Let's jump right into this bad boy with a verse of the day.
Okay.
All right, this is a proverb. Proverbs 16:3.
Ooh, Proverbs.
Yep. It says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. I'm going to read it again.
Mm-hmm.
Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. All right, got to know, Johanna, what jumps out at you there?
Oh, there's a word that jumped out immediately within nanoseconds.
Okay.
Establish.
Established. Yeah.
Establish. That word jumps out to me because there's something about thinking through how, like, commit your plans to him and he will establish. Establish is not like temporary or like past. Like, there's something about like he's doing something bigger and longer and more eternal than we can imagine. Like him establishing it. Oh, that just, my mind immediately went to like, we can't even picture yet the long-term impact, the like eternal impact, and the fact that like you can trust that what he's doing, it's like making me think of like building your house on the rock and not on the sand. Like he helps to make sure that our plans and what we're doing is built on the rock. It's established. That word is just like immediately jumped right out to me in that.
Fantastic word.
Yeah, establish.
You ever seen like
long term?
Yeah, like on when you're entering into a town or something like that, and it says EST, and it has the year.
The year it was established.
Or like on a T-shirt for a college or
Yep.
you know a sports team or something like that. It says established in the year. I like to think about that like you know, Bo Chansey. Like if I had my own boat, established 1991.
Okay.
Because that's the year where like, I mean it clicked for me.
Okay.
18 years old, and it was like, you know, I was saying, I knew for a fact I was saying yes to Jesus. I mean, there have been a lot of factors in, you know, my faith journey with my parents and the church that we were a part of, and, you know, all kinds of steps and decisions along the way. But I mean, at 18, there was a moment with God where it was like, yes, like commit to the Lord, whatever you do. Like you talk about giving your life to Jesus, like laying it down. Here you go. It's not mine anymore. And, you know, so if I had one of those, that would be a year for me, established 1991.
I like that.
And then he's building, you know, on that, revealing himself through me and through any of us who are in him. He's making himself known through our worship of him, which to worship means to exalt, to lift up, to say, God, you're greater than me, and he is revealed through the worship of his people. And so what he's establishing there, just fantastic.
Yeah. I think I also need that reminder because sometimes I get a little off course and think I'm the one establishing.
Yeah.
Like I need to make sure, well, is this gonna last? And what are the results be? And will it be long term? And is it established? And he's like, no, like, come on, like God is the one who established. Like commit it to him, trust it to him. He's the one establishing it. It's not us that's doing that.
Yeah, and then let him do his thing with it.
Yeah.
Longevity is never the goal. Like we do this all the time. Like I remember we were with our elder team. We got some help. We were having a little bit of a hard time trusting one another and really working well together. And we're like, hey, I mean, like the Holy Spirit was stirring inside of us to go, this isn't okay. MCC needs better than this. And there wasn't any major problem, but we're like, this could be a major problem. So we got some help, which, you know, like, just like we would say, like if you're in a marriage relationship and you're get some help, you know, or any kind of religion, get some help and work through those things. And even personally get some help. And so we say all that stuff. So we're like, hey, let's get some help. Yeah. So we brought in somebody to help us work through some of those things. And part of what we did, a lot of prayer, spent time together. But we were on this like one-day retreat together. And we're having a break where we're having a snack. and we're just hanging out,
Yeah.
and we're having a great time. And the guy that was helping us, said, guys, this is really important work. I've worked with a lot of churches. I've never had a church call me before there was an actual problem or crisis.
Sure.
So
okay.
you guys are.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it was encouraging.
That you did that, I mean.
Yeah. But then he says this is really important, because in 100 years from now, you want to make sure that, MCC is still standing or something like that. And everyone that was there did one of these. Yeah. Like that.
Really?
And I went, no.
Yeah, because my first reaction to hearing that is like, nah, I don't need to make sure of that.
No.
Nah.
And I understood the sentiment. That's not
Yeah.
to, but I think it is to take that captive and go, no.
Yeah.
That's not why we're doing this. We want to reach
Right.
the most people in the shortest time. And this is about being healthy and committing, everything to the Lord today. But we're going to trust him to establish
Yes.
whatever he's wanting. And whether MCC, whether there's buildings or the name or any of that, none of that matters.
Yeah.
His kingdom matters.
Exactly.
His church matters. His people matter. But the framework, and the things that we can get so caught up in, even good things in this world, they're not the things that matter.
Yep. No, it's true. I agree.
So, I mean, I
Yeah.
think that it's important then, to commit to the Lord, whatever you do, in that.
Yes.
Yeah, if I was trying to say, hey, right now we want to make sure that there is a church building with the name MCC on it 100 years from now, we would be making decisions very differently
Yeah.
than the decisions we
That
make.
would become the focus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be.
I mean, then you can have a cathedral.
Yeah.
I'm not, hey,
Yeah.
and I'm not, whatever.
Well, hey, and if that was the focus, some of those cathedrals are still here. That building's still here.
Yeah. And they can serve a purpose.
They can.
Yeah, I think I know people
Yeah.
who they're very into visiting the cathedrals, and they find them to be worshipful, and
Yeah.
there's a connection. Not opposed.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
that's not what we're doing.
Yeah, no.
Not in the cathedral building business.
Yeah.
We're in the life-saving Jesus business.
And I've at least been around enough to know that what God establishes is way better than anything that I'm trying to establish anyway.
That's so true.
So much better.
I know. All right, that was cool.
Yeah.
Less cool.
Okay.
We got this calendar that resides that this is the day,
Corner calendar.
as you call it.
Yes. Fittingly.
All right. 1 page a day.
Okay.
It's weak. That's all I got for you.
What?
It's weak.
Come
It's a
on.
page a day, but it's weak.
I'm always pretty excited.
Okay, it's a so punny.
I love the punnies.
Okay, here we go. It says, why is the mushroom always invited to parties?
Oh, kid joke. I know this one.
Why is the mushroom always invited to parties?
Because he's a fungi.
Yeah.
There you go. I did know that one. That's a very popular joke with the kiddos.
What's a fungi?
Yep. He's a fun guy. Fun guy. Fungi.
But isn't fungi
Get it?
plural for fungus?
Yeah.
So how could he be a fungi?
He
if
probably
that's
has
the
multiple
plural?
funguses. Fungi. Funguses. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it works.
It works as a wordplay for kids, which is all that matters. It gets the laughs.
I'm not sure the calendar understands the English language.
It's punny enough for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Well, that one's free. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it's for the hors d'oeuvres. You eat mushrooms?
No.
No?
No.
My
They're
goodness.
very good for you, I know, but
Boy, I enjoy the shrooms.
really?
Heck yeah. I get down on the shrooms.
I never have.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I've tried them. It's like eating rubber.
Well, it depends on how you cook them. All kinds of
Maybe
ways.
that's
Or
it.
even, I like them raw.
Yeah, I do stand by that. Most things that I think you don't really like, a lot of them come back to well, how were they cooked? Who made them?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
I would give them a try again, is what I will say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we also have a
Yes.
national day to celebrate.
Yes.
And you are already on board. Me too.
Yep.
Today is National Flannel Day.
Yeah! Flannel day.
Flannel
I'm all about this day.
Day.
I need to get ready for it, though.
Oh, you got more flannel than that?
I do.
It's a lot of flannel.
Okay.
Okay.
If we're going to celebrate Flannel Day.
What are you, in a grunge rock band? What's going on over here?
Hang on. Fully celebrate Flannel Day.
More flannel.
I mean, come on. Okay.
Can you over flannel?
Nope, not today.
Is it possible, is what I'm saying.
I don't think it's possible on any day, really, especially not in New Hampshire. I mean, come on, I could walk around like this and get no weird looks, right?
No.
Okay, I'm ready.
Probably not. You would never
Probably
get any weird looks.
Flannel Day.
Not by anybody who knows you.
Yeah.
We got like
it's
a
great
flannel
day.
blanket behind us.
Flannel blanket. Yeah.
How do you feel about the flan?
A fan?
You like the flan?
Isn't that a dessert?
Yeah. Or let's like flan. No, like
That's true. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever had the flan before.
it's
I
like
don't
a
know.
Mexican custard.
That's probably why I've never had it.
I don't think you'd like the texture,
No.
based on what I know about you.
No, I think I'm going to stick with my way of celebrating Flannel Day. But hey, if you want to eat some flan for Flannel Day, you could. Or cozy up with a flannel blanket
Here's the
or a flannel scarf.
I think it's a fire hazard. That's
The
my
flannel
take on it.
Blanket?
Yeah, the static electricity that builds up. I mean,
okay.
you got a lot of flannel going on over
Yeah.
there. I'd be scared to get
Yeah. I
near
should be
you.
careful. It's true. Not walk too fast or anything.
Yeah. Touch a dog's nose, thing will. It's
Yeah.
like a tinderbox over there.
Yes, that is a good point. I'll be careful of the static electricity today.
Smart.
Yeah.
All right. Enjoy some flannel.
Cozy up with flannel today.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty cool, but
Yeah. I'm actually really warm though.
oh, you're gonna unflannel,
Deflannel.
flannel less.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm back.
You were flan full.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. But here's the thing. That was cool,
Yeah.
but we don't need cool.
Right.
What we need is wonder. Do you have something wonderful for us?
I have something that I think is so wonderful, and I know at least Sally agrees with me that it is truly a wonderful thing, and I'm so excited to share with you. I found out an extraordinarily wonderful fact recently, and I think to set this up, I just have a quick question. In all of the animal, human, creature world that God has placed here on Earth, who do you think has the fastest punch? Like as in punch. Like the fastest punch of all the creatures that God made.
Bruce Lee.
I think he's second. Because it turns out that the fastest punch is the mantis shrimp.
Okay.
It's a shrimp, and it has the fastest recorded punch of any animal in the world.
Okay. What is this, a picture of it?
It's a picture of the mantis shrimp. Apparently, they're extremely territorial, and they also go hunting. And one of the ways that they capture or kill their prey is by punching them, because it can crack through the shell of stuff. They can actually crack through glass. So when they punch, this is why they're called mantas, I think, because their front little legs, they're called like dactyls. They're spring-loaded. So when they punch, it's actually like the equivalent of 75 feet per second, which is like the speed of a .22 caliber bullet.
Oh.
So it can literally pierce through, like, it's 50 times faster than a human eye blinking. What? That means that they can punch with a force that's 100 times their weight. Fastest punch in the world, mantis shrimp.
I think the mantis shrimp's got a little short creature syndrome going there.
It might, but think how wonderful that is.
You looking at me, shrimp? You looking at me? Ah! Oh, God. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't get close up to those things. They'll take you right out. Be careful of those mantis shrimp.
You want a piece of me, shrimp?
Maybe I just identified with them a little bit.
Shrimp's like, nah, I want the whole thing. I don't know.
The mantis shrimp, how crazy.
If the mantis shrimp was a villain,
Yeah.
it'd be the Rippler.
The Rippler. I could see that.
Ripple.
Yeah.
Ripples.
Yeah.
Rippler. I don't know. Still working on my character. Told you it'd be
Yeah.
going on in there.
Yeah. Well, there's some add into the storyline right there. It's probably a shrimp element to the character.
I like shrimp.
Yeah, me too. Never look at them same again, though.
Yeah.
The mantis shrimp.
Okay. Right on. You know what? We're gonna play a little Trivial Pursuit.
Okay.
I'm having a good week so far. Monday.
Yeah.
I got all 6 right.
It was
and
the
I
day.
was awarded a cherry yum diddly dip fun dip.
Wow.
Because Drew Chris brought in Valentine's Day fun dip. Okay, so it's like a whole Valentine thing. So I got all 6 right. I got a.
Maybe it was a question of motivation.
Could be. It helped. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I want to get
Seemed to have
in
made a difference.
that box.
Yeah.
Tuesday. The first question I had to name 2 countries. I only got 1. So I got 5.5 right. Got the rest. So.
Close, but no fun dip.
No, we didn't count that. But we want you to play along. You get all 6 right.
Yes.
Guess.
Try.
I'm gonna guess.
Just
You
try.
never know. We'll send you a congratulatory Valentine fun dip.
It's pretty special.
We have the original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit
Yep.
and the 40th anniversary edition. The oldest card's the newest card. Dealer's choice.
Old.
Oh, going old. All right. Bring it.
All right. Is everyone ready?
Are you an old soul? Anybody ever told you that?
Yes.
I believe that.
They used to say that all the time when I was a kid. They don't say it now. Maybe I grew into my soul.
Okay. That checks out.
Yeah. Blue.
Blue, geography.
What was renamed Ho Chi Minh City in 1975? So I think it's looking for the name prior to being called Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah.
What was renamed Ho Chi Minh City in 1975? Put your best guess.
Yeah.
I don't know this.
Is it somewhere in Vietnam? Ho Chi Minh City?
Potentially.
Yeah, I just can't think of a city in Vietnam all of a sudden. Ho Chi Minh City, I'm gonna say. I have no idea. I can't come up with a city in Vietnam.
I'm drawing a blank too.
This stinks. I need to guess a city.
Yeah.
Ho Chi Minh City.
I haven't looked at the answer, and I'm. Renamed Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah,
I'm falling back on just saying it over again to see if it'll prompt anything.
nothing. I got nothing. I said to guess.
Oh, as soon as I looked at it. Saigon.
Saigon. There it
Ugh.
is.
Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it's packing a punch today.
Yeah, I know.
Pink.
Pink entertainment.
Where do Broadway actors traditionally celebrate opening night? Never been to Broadway?
I have.
Never have.
Where
Okay.
do Broadway actors traditionally celebrate?
Yep.
Opening.
Where do they traditionally celebrate opening night?
Heralds.
Sardi's.
Sardi's.
Okay. Yellow.
Yellow. History.
Who was West German chancellor from 1949 to 1963?
Oh,
So post World War II,
14 years.
who
West
was
German
West German chancellor, which I think is like prime minister, right?
Something like that.
Something like that. I'm only thinking of the one that I think was like much more recently chancellor, like now, or
Edward. I have no idea.
Konrad Adenauer.
Conrad.
Conrad, all right.
Adenauer.
Didn't know that
Okay, I
one.
didn't either.
Whew,
was
this
three.
is a card.
That was a tough one.
All right, Brown.
Brown. Art and literature.
What's Marshall McLuhan's message?
What's Marshall McLuhan's
It
message?
says.
Brown. Marshall McLuhan's message.
Who is Marshall McLuhan?
Give peace a chance.
The medium.
The medium.
That's all it says.
Okay. Thanks.
Yikes. Yes.
Right on.
Green.
Green, science and nature. I'm gonna get one of these.
What plant is rum made from?
Oh, rum.
Rum. What plant is rum made from? I feel like Captain Jack Sparrow would know this.
Rum is made from sugar cane?
That's what I was thinking. Sugar cane.
All right.
We've got one. Pink.
Pink, sports and leisure.
What culinary expert was known as the mother of level measurements?
That's what I want.
Oh, this card.
What a thing to be known as, right?
The mother of level measurements.
That woman could level a measurement, okay? All right? She will not be forgotten.
Never. She's
Never.
gonna go down in history as the mother of all of the level measurers.
That's right. I have no idea. Julia Child.
Fanny Farmer.
Fanny Farmer.
You know what? At least you know your rum.
Okay.
Whew,
I did
wow.
not get all 6, right? If
that would
you
have been a
did,
shutout for me.
Yeah, let us know. We'll send you a fun dip, Valentine's fun dip.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Want to do a little Every Day with Jesus?
Yes.
All right. Daily devotion in 140 characters or less. Today's thought says this: time is no obstacle for God. He created it. He can manipulate it as he chooses. He gives you all the time you need to do what he wants. Let's go. And then Joshua chapter 10, verse 13 says, so the sun stood still and the moon stopped till the nation avenged itself on its enemies. As it is written in the book of Jashar, the sun stopped in the middle of the sky and delayed going down about half a day. Sun stood still. All right, you got some thoughts?
I like this
this?
reminder so much. I feel like this ties back to the established thing because I'm like, I'm such a, my brain is so finite. Like I can't like process or understand what it would feel like to be outside of time the way that God is. And so I'm always running into the obstacle of time. Like I don't have enough time or I'm gonna run out of time or like that's gonna, it's just the time thing is a challenging thing to live in as a human. And it's such a cool reminder to me that God is not, like time's not an obstacle for him. It's like when he's establishing something or whatever it is that he's working, it's like that's just doesn't, it's not something that contains him or holds him back. I love that. I love thinking about that. I can't really fully comprehend it, honestly.
No.
But the little bit that I can comprehend and understand of that, how God's outside of time and it's not an obstacle for him, it's so encouraging for me. It really is.
I think once you kind of step into that with him, he's the Alpha and the Omega. So
Yeah.
Beginning and end.
Yeah.
He is. So I mean, Yahweh, he is, he creates, he causes to exist. So he just is. So time is this created thing.
Yeah.
And so you have linear time, which we have measurements of time, which
Yeah.
would be the rising and setting, of the
Right.
sun, the way the solar system works and the spinning of the earth and how it's really amazing.
Yeah, and that order's so cool.
Yeah, how he's put everything together.
Yeah.
But then what's interesting about time is experienced relatively. And so there is a relative nature of time. Like, for instance, this 30 minutes we've spent together.
Sure. Yeah.
I know it flew by for you. You're like,
Just like
what?
that.
30 minutes already?
So much fun with everyone.
How could that be?
Time passes. Yep.
But there's other times where 30 minutes can feel like an eternity.
Yes, that's accurate.
Yeah. But regardless, he is in it. And so
Yeah.
one of my favorite things about that is realizing that God will give you all the time you need to
Yeah.
do everything he wants you to do. Even better would be he'll give you everything you need to do everything he wants you to do. He is the provider.
Yeah.
And so time is one of those things where we're like, well, there's not enough time because we're filling
Sure.
time with so many other things where if we commit to the Lord our ways, he will establish
Yes.
what he's doing, And so and that means, all right, God, before I'm going to fill up all this time, I'm going to go to you and trust you first.
Yep. I love that.
Me too.
He's never going to run out of time.
Yep. This is the day.